Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now if you've clicked this video, you probably want to learn some tips about running. I've got 5 amazing tips for you, and if you stay till the end I might even have one more bonus tip. But firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Jermaine Jones. I'm an endurance athlete based here in Sydney, Australia, and today I'm going to take you through some tips for new runners but also experienced runners as well. Tip number 1. Now I recommend going out and getting yourself a good pair of running shoes. Now you don't need to go out and buy 100 running shoes like this, but what I do recommend is getting yourself into your local running store and getting your feet checked to find the most suitable running shoe for you. Now you don't need to go out and spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on running shoes to run a sub 2-hour marathon, but go and get yourself something that's going to be suitable for your feet and your needs. One running shoe should work for a new run at least, so you can kind of use that throughout your runs in your week. Now it can get quite confusing with the amount of brands and shoes that are on the market. Don't feel that you need to go with niche or the best brand at the time, or the brand that everyone else seems to be wearing, the most expensive Nikes or Adidas shoes. There's lots of shoe brands on the market that will be suitable for you. I'm with Brooks, as you can see, but there are lots of shoes that will work for your particular feet, your running style, yeah, suitable for you as an individual. Now this video would be no good if I wasn't actually running, so maybe I should go for a run now. I've got a 1-hour run planned, and that will take me into tip number 2. Now as you can see, I don't look like I'm very dressed for a run, so let's get into some running gear. Tip number 2. Like running shoes, running gear, it can be kind of daunting because of the material that's on the market. So get something that's suitable for you, suitable for your skin type, the environment. For instance, right now it's winter in Australia and I'm wearing a cotton, but sometimes I'll be wearing a polyester. Don't worry about spending a huge amount of money on the best brands on the market. Just get something that's going to be suitable for you and the amount of frequency that you're going to be running throughout your week. Okay, so I would recommend a pair of running tights or shorts, preferably something with pockets. These ones have pockets so that I can carry my phone, my keys, whatever it may be. And then get yourself a t-shirt or a singlet for the kind of winter, summer months, and then potentially get yourself something long sleeve as well. But again, it's personal preference. Now in Australia, because of the heat, not today, but usually because it's very hot, a nice hat to kind of protect the head, and then that's it really. I mean, I'm not even wearing particular running socks, these are just standard cotton socks, but yeah, this is a pretty basic outfit put together, and it's affordable as well, which is the main thing. So to make things much easier for myself, I purchased a pair of arm warmers. So it means that I can still wear a t-shirt, but if it does get too cold I can put some arm warmers on, and if it gets too hot I can take them off, which means it's a bit more multifunctional and I get more use out of 2 different items. Tip number 3. Now this one is a very important one, so yeah, everyone listen up, come a little bit closer, people. Right, tip number 3, warm up. Now for the people at the back who did not hear that, warm up is a massive problem with all runners not warming up before they go out and start the run. I did this when I first started running, paid no attention to actually warming up and got injured. Going out too hot, too early, and with no kind of warm up in the legs. I cannot stress it enough. Take your time and warm up. There's plenty of warm-up videos on the internet. I'll show you a bit of my warm-up, but please warm up before you get into a run. So the reason for you warming up your muscles and getting them ready, you're priming your muscles basically for the run ahead, pushing blood down into the legs, getting all your tendons kind of stretched and warmed up, ready to run, so you don't go out with a cold body, cold legs, and pull a muscle and cause a major injury. So you're trying to go out and get yourself warmed up, ready to go, get the heart rate up into the right zone so that you can go out and have a good run and enjoy yourself. Tip number 4. Now there's a couple of tips within this one. Take your time when you initially start running, like I am right now. slow and steady. You don't need to go out and run really, really quick, but also take your time with building up your weekly volume. Again, you don't need to be running 100 miles a week just because you see somebody doing it online. Take your time, build 3 to 5% each week, and slowly increase your volume. If you feel an injury coming on, do not be afraid to have the day off and rest. But also, if you're out for a run, do not be afraid to walk like I am right now. A lot of my runs, 80% of my runs actually, are in zone 2, which requires my heart to be in a particular zone for my body, and sometimes that requires me to walk just to get my heart rate back down, and there's no shame in doing that. A long time ago, my ego would kick in and I would see a lot of people running past me, especially in a place like this, Centennial Park, where there's thousands of runners. But my training is different to somebody else's training, hence why I'm walking right now, getting my heart rate back down, and then I'll start going again. Absolutely no shame. Okay, so run done. The distance was 9.95 kilometers. Average pace was 6:03, and it was just over 1 hour. Now, it was a good run, which takes me to tip number 5. Okay, so tip number 5, probably a big one: recovery. Now, as you can see in my hand, I've got a foam roller, massage gun. You can pick these up on Amazon for around 20 Australian dollars, and these for as low as $40-50 on Amazon or any kind of sports store online. Recovery is huge. Just this simple tool, using it before and after your run, getting into all your muscles, warming up your muscles, but also relaxing your muscles after a run is very, very important. I'll show some sort of demonstration on the screen. And same with the massage gun as well. This works wonders. This does the job of 10 very strong massages straight through your legs, pretty much anywhere you need to use it, your back, your shoulders. These tools are like my kind of staple pieces. I've also got a pair of recovery boots as well, which is on the higher level. You don't need that as a new runner, but I would say as a new runner, in particular, this would be like my minimum. So recovery as well. Recovery doesn't come down just to the tools, it's also down to the amount of sleep that you're getting as well, and also the nutrition, the food that you put into your body as well. So when I get back from a run, I tend to have proteins back in my body, carbs back in my body, and some sugars and fats in my body as well. It's very important that you put those things back into your body, because you have burnt quite a lot during your run, whether it's a 1k, 5k, 10k, half marathon, whatever you may be taking on. But as a new runner, it is very important that you put fuel into your body, replace that fuel after, so that you're able to keep going the next day or a couple of days later, so you're able to back up your training. Well, lastly, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've stayed to the end, I do have that last bonus tip for you. So tip number 6 is join a run club. They seem to be blowing up all around the world at the minute, especially here in Sydney. It's a great way to meet people. I've met so many friends through it, made so many genuine connections through it. I recommend joining a run club because it leaves you accountable each week. I do a Friday run club and a Sunday run club. Try to show up every week. I feel guilty if I don't show up as well. So it forces you to turn up. You can run at different paces. You can meet lots of people. You can walk and get coffees after, and food and snacks and stuff like that. It's a great way to meet people, and I highly, highly recommend it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It will go a long, long way to help me build this channel. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thank you.